Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Zemo, the Dad in DPS, and we are back with another episode of The Good, The Scrap, and The Script, a series where I review weapons I've found in Appalachia and see how well they do. Today is no different, but before we get into that, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. The bells, it's Quadzimodo. Now this has to be one of the ugliest weapons in the game. It is a quadruple ammo capacity, bullets explode for area damage, assault rifle. Yeah, it's an ugly ass gun. I've not really reviewed many of these in the channel, so I thought I'd use this one as a good example. It doesn't have that 3-star, but I don't feel like it really needs it. The two main effects I was interested in, it's got. So we'll get to test it out and see how it goes. Now, a factor about this weapon is it is the very much weaker version of its bigger brothers, the combat rifle, the fixer, even the radium rifle, and the handmade as well, obviously. It is not as good, but at the same time that doesn't mean it's bad. Like most weapons, you are going to find that it's going to kill things pretty confidently. Now, I'm not going to reload for the basis that this is a quad weapon, and I don't want to, keep reloading. I do that way too much on my own. God damn, I'm finding so many legendary enemies. Now, as you're seeing, we're able to eliminate a full legendary super mutant fairly quickly. Aiming this gun normally is relatively easy as well. You're able to get quite a lot of decent shots in. And because it's silenced, I can just move about without anything really giving me any trouble. I mean, not a damn... legendary not a damn super mutant has managed to find me yet, and we are eliminating. I did not mean to pick up those missiles. We are eliminating them fairly easily without any hassle whatsoever. Now, an advantage this weapon has is because of obviously it being quad. I've got a fast reload clip, with the armor piercing factor on there, and you're seeing it's shredding these enemies really, really quickly. And then when I reload it, I mean, it's almost instantaneously reloaded. It's got a really, really quick reload speed in comparison to some other weapons. And now I'm out of stealth. You're seeing I'm still completely annihilating these enemies. It's a decent little weapon, and I don't think it gets quite enough credit. Now, as usual, this is the build we're using. Nothing special, just commando in its most basic form, using sneak and all that kind of stuff. Nothing important that you really need to look at, but if you want to see this in more depth, pause the video. Alright, you guys know what happens. We go and we kill the big stinky that is Jeff. Now, I'm going to wait until a bit closer. I should, in theory, be able to kill him before he even acknowledges my existence, but we'll see what happens. Now, you're seeing this gun is apparently stalling halfway through, but when I'm actually doing damage to him, he's going down fairly quickly. This is the problem with Jeff. He's like randomly invincible. But you're seeing we're nearly used an entire clip to kill him, and if all of those hits actually registered, he probably would have been dead earlier than that. But that was 70 rounds to kill Jeff. Works quite well. Alright, as usual, after Jeff, we come and say hello to the Mirelurk Queen. So we're just going to disable this crap so that she isn't able to snipe me from like 5 million meters away, which is always the most annoying thing about the Mirelurk Queen, is spouts. But she doesn't seem to be able to hit me, so I'm just going to rotate round her and shoot her in the crab legs. As you're seeing, this gun is obviously not the most damaging weapon that we have ever seen in the game, but the damage that it does provide is more than significant enough in order to take her down. It's going to take a lot of bullets in comparison to other weapons, but you will kill her, and you will kill her fairly confidently with relatively no resistance. She is no match for any commando weapon, let's be honest. And that's that. Time for the next part. And with any good weapon video that I do, we finish off with daily ops and figuring out how easy it is to get your ammo back. Now, it is Toxic Day. However, I am on a character that I think is nigh immune to the toxicity of it. Not immune, but, not taking a crap load of damage, and I can pretty much just walk into toxic puddles, but we'll see what happens. If I die, well, I die. Hello. Goodbye. Now, in terms of ammo, we're getting anywhere between 16 rounds back. You see, I'm able to take the toxic damage, so I'm not really too worried about these enemies at all. Because, well, they're not going to kill me unless I reveal myself out of stealth, which is probably the easiest way for me to die. This other person just murdered those ones. This is the problem with this game mode, is it's really annoying how few enemies seem to spawn. And then when you try and catch up to them, they're just not there. So we will see what happens. So far, we managed to get 16 rounds back. And you're seeing, if we're getting the crits, we're only using around 4 rounds. Minimum getting 4 rounds back as well. And we'll just keep doing this to just give you an idea of the kind of rounds that you're spending on enemies. And then, yeah, 6 rounds and we're getting 12 back. So you're seeing, depending on the game mode in the day, you're getting quite a lot of ammo back for not a lot of ammo usage. So you can farm this ammo relatively easily in here, or you can just, you know, make it. It's going to be relatively cheap ammo either way. That's the beauty of guns like this. They are underused, the ammo type is not expensive, and overall it's just a solid gun. You just need to have the right mods and the right perks and it'll do what you need it to do. Not as good as bigger brothers, but certainly not bad. That was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, a comment and subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, there are several means. You can click that coffee button to donate to me directly. There's also our Teespring for the merch that you can see on screen right now, as well as our YouTube member button and the new Super Thanks button. So if you'd like to support the channel, don't forget to hit any of them. Now, on the note of our members, let's thank them. So let's first start off with the Chosen Undead. They are Golty, Deofin Gaming, The BDP, Bubble Doodle Mom, Scott S, Randy Williams, TFE Archive, Wiggle Runner, Lord Tachanka, Cursed Illusion, Leonard, Genkai, Dark Fury 255, Stolen Boy 111, Philip Duda, Call, General Kenobi, Necrosis, Harry OS 06, Mr. Free, J Trent, Patrick Kavanagh, I'm Always Tired, Hansa, Jello the Great, PT Buns, Devilman Games, Twice Baked Buns, and Peggy McKnight. Then we have our Dad's Army members: Wyatt Blackburn, Waller is Me, Colin G, Matasbo, Marcus Carrasco, Numpty, Sickleman, James Colstrud, Countryboy Stevens, and Prophet7.bat. Hopefully you guys are all doing really well, and I hope you're enjoying the content. So yeah, today's video, I think this weapon did remarkably well. I wrote these weapons off when I first started the game because it just didn't seem to do the damage, but I think it was just a fundamental misunderstanding of how certain weapons work and how the game works. And now I think they're actually fantastic. They do what you need to do and they get you where you need to go. But that is that, and we'll catch you next time in the Wasteland.